Hello IG family, what is up? I just wanted to make a formal video of just a reintroduction of who I am and kind of my whole journey this far. So let's start off with, my name is Jasmin-Lalani Fejerang. Jasmin-Lalani is my first name, Fejerang is my last name, and I'm 25 years old. And so I guess this Instagram is mostly about my spiritual awakening, and that is my purpose. That is speaking my truth. So that's basically what this video is going to be about, and how I got through my spiritual awakening, how I'm still going through it, and everything with what I do for my services, for the community, and all of that. So I want to start with 2012. So 2012 was when I graduated high school, and it's interesting because that's kind of like the start of this new wave of ascension for the collective, where 2012 was a huge shift for the planet of ascension, whether from Earth's grids to the collective consciousness, like the minds of everyone. So a lot of people were shifting in 2012, and in 2012 is when I graduated high school. And I actually graduated early, and I started taking college courses my senior year, and then I went to college. I went to a junior college, and my major was child development at the time. And at the time I was working as a teacher's aide for preschool, and I love preschool children. And then at night I was working at a restaurant where I was a cocktail waitress. So I was always on the move. I was always very busy. And then 2014 or 2015, I get pregnant and I have my child. And so when I had my child is when I started a new phase or a new chapter of my spiritual awakening. So when he was born, or even when I was going through pregnancy, so through the gestation stage, I like to tell people that when that seed was planted inside of my body, it was like a seed was planted inside my consciousness, and it grew and it grew, and it's still growing, and it's blossoming every single day. And I'm just doing the best that I can to my abilities to make sure that my main goal is my spiritual ascension, and just really coming from the heart, living from the heart. But anyways, so with my pregnancy, I decided I wanted to have a home birth, and I was never really a holistic type. And then instantly, like when I became pregnant, I started learning about all of these natural remedies, and then started to become more holistic. So then the time comes when I have my baby, and he is this beautiful baby, 5 pounds 5 ounces, and it was 6 hours of labor at my home, and I wouldn't have it any other way. And I had this beautiful midwife. Her name is Summers, and I would definitely recommend home birth to anyone who is who has the ability, is healthy enough of the body. And so also with what I do is I love to talk about conscious motherhood, and also with the fact that I'm like this new generation and speaking about spirituality and this new wave. Conscious motherhood is a very big topic that I love to talk about, and I love to shine light on, and to help mothers all around to live in a more holistic way, and know what's being out there, and the new things that are happening, from vaccines to natural remedies to illnesses, in ways that children can be cured from these holistic ways and these holistic approaches. So with my birth of my child, it was also a new birthing of my spiritual awakening. So let's fast forward a little bit to a couple of years when my son's around like 2 years old. And between pregnancy to 2 years old, I've always felt like energy around me, and I could always sense when something dark was around. So my first priority was making sure that my home was protected, was no negative energy inside my home. So when I started to search on the internet ways to protect homes, I saw that there was this little energy group in my area, and so it was about Reiki. And so this is when I meet my Reiki Master in town, and let me tell you guys that Reiki has changed my life. And it's changed my life in a beautiful, positive way. And it's everyone is different, but I was meant to find Reiki at that time in my spiritual awakening, because it really unlocked and unleashed a lot of my past life remembrance as a healer in my past lives and bringing it back into my Akash now, into my remembrance, and creating all of those memories as a way to now utilize it within myself or my community. So with me talking about it, this is a way of me expressing and just a way of healing the community by speaking my truth, and hopefully this message will resonate with anyone who is watching this. And so back to Reiki. So Reiki is a type of energy healing which I teach, and I learned Reiki 1, 2, and 3 from the same Reiki Master. She is one of my spiritual teachers, and I hold her very highly, and she's helped me so much throughout my spiritual journey, and not just through spirituality, but she's helped me through a lot of my life upbringings and challenges. And I go to my Reiki Master for you know, just that type of spiritual counseling or just a refresher. So Reiki is energy from your palms, and you can receive Reiki from Reiki attunement if you wanted to become a Reiki practitioner, or you can always go to a Reiki practitioner and have a healing session done, which I also do as well. It's my passion to teach Reiki, as I am a Reiki Master teacher. But let's get back to everything else about me. So I learned Reiki, and then 2018 comes around, and I start to pick up a lot of my masculine energy. And so I'm very active, and I believe everything that I do I'm really good at. I'm very focused at what I do. I put my heart into it. And so last year I became a professional athlete, a natural bodybuilder, a bikini competitor. So I had my pro card last year. I competed in Natural Olympia, and I got 6th in the world, which is amazing for my first time ever competing. And fitness has always been a big part of my life, but with this was huge for me to step on a Natural Olympia stage, you know, my first year. So I very much so got to find out a lot about myself and my strengths. And also then I started to dance, and dance is one of my biggest passions, and I danced for this beautiful team, a West Coast Queens, a West Coast royalty, and we became 4th in the world at dance, the world of dance. So a lot of accomplishments last year. And last but not least, I went to Mount Shasta in December of 2019, and that was another huge chapter of my awakening. And it went like my pineal gland went right after I went to Mount Shasta. So after I went to Mount Shasta, I went on this beautiful tour with my brother Paul of Mount Shasta Spiritual Tours, and we've had this life-changing moment together. For me, it was a life-changing day with my beautiful soul sister as well. Her name is Melissa at Children of the Cosmos, and that day was a marking of a very big day for my spiritual awakening. And so it taught me to speak my truth and get out of the spiritual closet and realize that speaking my truth is going to magnetize the people that need to hear it and the people who are going through this struggle. So I am here just to tell you about what I do and my spiritual awakening, and I will make a lot more videos coming up to help people with their spiritual awakening and what is energy and chakras and dimensions and shifting dimensions, paradigm shifting, all of these different things. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this resonates with you. Please like and comment if this does resonate with you, have anything to say or just add. I would love to hear back from my followers, and this is what it's all about, is just creating space for like-minded people to be able to express and talk about these things, because sometimes in popular culture it's very hard to express what we're going through other than just what the surface brings. So I hope this message was great. Blessings. Have a great day.